Gemini, hi, welcome to your YouTube general reading for love this week. For those of you that don't know, I'm on Vedic Sidereal Astrology. I'm no longer on Tropical. Please don't correct my astrology. And if you don't know your Vedic Sidereal placements, just take your planets back in whole house 20 degrees and you should be able to find out your Vedic moon and rising. I don't go off the system of sun, so if you're on your sun sign, you're totally at the wrong place. And if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me. My email's in the description below. We can do your tarot as I look at your planets and see what's going on with you in your individual astrology along with your tarot. Alright, Gemini, let's see what we got going on for you. I have a problem with these big cards, Gemini. They used to be too big for my hands. Now I'm used to it. I really like rip shuffling the bigger cards. So the little cards, to me, I don't want to play with the little cards anymore. So I've been using these cards. So if any of you in the comments want to recommend any large card decks that look really nice, go ahead, shout them out in the comments for me to look at. And Geminis watching this, as I shuffle your cards, I see like a yellow aura around these cards. Any of you that are aura specialists or deal with Reiki healing or any of that, whatever yellow means, that's a message for you. Normally, I've been picking up auras for the last 2 years, but when it happens randomly in a read, I do tell the clients about it, but I tell them to look at it because I don't have no idea what the hell I'm looking at. So, I have a yellow aura around my hand here and around the card, on the middle of the card. I have no idea what I'm seeing there, so some of you, whatever that is to you, let me know in the comments. I'd be curious. Saturn's moving in my 8th house, so I'm going to start to see shit like that. So yeah, let's see here. For this week in love, for the Gemini, 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment is here. It's in your energy. Some of you may have wish fulfillment with the new thing here. Or maybe you're wondering, Joey, when's the wish fulfillment coming? Well, let's find out. What's being challenged for you? Temperance. It's a long-ass wait. That's a long-ass wait for you. You've been waiting for a long time. For those of you that are just waiting for things with relationships and nothing seems to take off with relationships for you, when I see the card with Temperance, I'll tell you, it's on the way. Especially if you're Gemini moon, like I told you last week with your personal astrology read. You know, you got to look at your personal astrology, but yeah, Gemini moon in particular, you've been having a rough time. It's on its way though. When I see Temperance and I see that angel there, this is Jupiterian vibes. This is Jupiter and its help, okay? And it's coming your way. 7 of Wands is why you're here. Boundaries. Could it be you that you think maybe there's a person here that's putting up boundaries when it comes to their love situation around you? It could be that. Some of you might think this person's putting up boundaries here. Some of you, this could just be you putting up too much boundaries here, and you want to know if you want to let the guard down just a little bit this week in love. I say, why not? Why not? 2 of Cups in the past. So when I see 2 of Cups, it's not a very good card in the past position, okay? And I'll tell you why, Gemini. Because one person gives the cup, the other person takes the cup, okay? And you were probably giving that energy, that emotion to somebody here, and they definitely stepped on that. Now, with the boundaries here, that's probably why you're putting up boundaries now. I think it's okay to take down your boundaries, especially if this person's not around in your scope. They're definitely out of the picture. It's okay to put boundaries up, but realize new things that show up aren't the old thing. And I believe I did a read for you kind of like that maybe 2 months ago. when I came back to doing YouTube videos. So I do think I had a read for you like that. Your new thing isn't your past thing. And I think that's a very important message. If anything, you'll take that from the read. Three of Coins is your strength, realizing, oh, and I like Three of Coins because it's like building with spirit, and you did have Temperance show up. You had Temperance show up here in the challenge, and it's realizing spirit is building with you here, and there are two significant people here that will build with spirit. You know, but a lot of you seem to get spirit mistaken. When it comes to spirit, you guys think like spirit's supposed to paste two people together like crazy glue, and then they're stuck together and it's a great love story. That's not how spirit works. Spirit's just there. When you're throwing meat at the wall, see if it sticks. If it sticks, then spirit, yeah, it's going to be there to hold you guys together, like the Lover's card. I wouldn't be surprised if Lover's card shows up in this read. You have Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins. Yeah, like this week is still going to be kind of mundane when it comes to love situations. It's going to be you're still stuck in the traffic jam of waiting here. The thing with the Seven of Coins is not to lose any hope. They're your sirens, Gemini. Always on time for the Gemini, the sirens. Those were different sirens, so I don't know what kind of sirens those were. They weren't the police sirens, but that was possibly a fire truck. Seven of Coins here, though. Yeah, you're not seeing much change this week, but, you know, maybe next week. Try again. Eight of Swords is being hidden from the universe. A lot of people keep getting Eight of Swords hidden from them. You know, so it's realizing you can get yourself out of past thinking. Because the past thinking, that's there for a reason, but it's there to get you to move out of this, putting up the boundaries here. Because you have the Seven and the Eight of Swords next to each other here. They're kind of like opposing each other, making a little mini opposition here to each other in the read. What's happening with the opposition, though, is that you're putting up the boundaries and not realizing as you put up boundaries, on the deep internal side of you, you're putting up thinking of the past. Does that make sense? The more you keep putting up these boundaries, the more you keep putting up past thinking. The goal is to get rid of the past thinking, and then these boundaries just kind of come down, and then the people you're attracting tend to be less putting up the boundaries or less iffy. You know, I don't know. That's strange. King of Coins, Judgment, upcoming future, the World card. I like that. The World card is the happy ending. King of Coins here is your advice. And I think that's a very good advice card because the King of Coins is definitely not a past thinker. The King of Coins is a person that puts a seed in the soil and he watches that thing grow into the beanstalk, right? He watches that so he can climb and get to the giants, right? Slay the giants here. This is definitely slaying the giants of a very big future. But if you're constantly thinking of the past, it's not going to work. Now, if you had a seed you planted and it failed and it didn't grow, then I think this King of Coins is saying, well, plant different seeds in different soil and try that out. And don't think about the past things. Your hopes and fears is the past thing will resurrect again through the new thing. That's not the way it works. Once you stop thinking about the past thing, the new happy ending comes here. And this is Saturnian. I like Saturnian things for relationships. For love reads, this at the end of the love read to me shows me somebody that will be stable with you. Somebody that's going to hold head and last, right? I think you guys hear me make the analogy about my IKEA chair. This thing broke already once. I had to buy a new one. But what did I buy? I bought another IKEA chair. So in time, this is going to break. I need to buy a big, expensive antique chair that's not going to break. It's been around for... But relationship-wise, that's what you get. You get something that's not going to break. The universe is kind of hiding that from you, though. Because the more you put up boundaries, the more you're thinking about past things. Let's pull 3 cards here for this week in love for your advice. 3 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, it's definitely looking forward towards new things. And I like 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords to me is a rock star card. It's Aquarius, and it's the highest spirituality of Pisces. So if any of you have Pisces placements, oh wow, you're learning stuff this week. You're learning to let go of that past thinking. I like this energy for you, Gemini, but I don't like this past stuff, whatever this is. Now, the cool thing is that most of this read is future-centric, and it's also like this tinge of hopefulness that I do like with the Temperance card here. Although it's being challenged, you know, your hope is being challenged. Your thing will be delivered here. But the thing is, you got to get out of the past thinking, okay? And I think that's all you need to take away from this week's read, and realize that love is your way, and, you know, you are the best love, Gemini. And that's all I got for you guys. Take it easy. See you again next week. Bye, Gemini.